Hello, I'm Dwayne Grice with Grice Connect, and I'm here with Dr. Dega. She's the medical director and one of the owners here of the DRIPBaR, and the address here is 105B, or it's 1525 Fair Road, Suite 105B,
Yes.
correct? And
Thank you.
we're here right off Fair Road. Blake Williams is running the camera. We got Fred David here with us, and we just thought it'd be really cool to just take a walk through of the DRIPBaR so folks can see this really unique place here in Statesboro.
Yes.
And you're going on year 2 now.
That is correct,
And
year 2.
I know, isn't that great?
It is.
A lot of people already know Dr. Dega and her husband, Dr. Munger, who are the owners of Statesboro Urgent Care.
That's correct.
And we see you there. You keep us all healthy there, but that's a little bit of different health. So this is a kind of the preventive side of the health.
This is.
So
Yes.
let's walk in and let people take a look around.
Come on in, y'all.
And these two ladies are the face. So these are the ones that you're going to see every day.
Yes.
So I'll let you introduce them to us.
Yes, we have our beautiful Alexis. You're going to see her every time you open the door. And by the way, I love her hair. I've been talking about it all week. And we have Bryce, who is our office manager, and she's a full-time RN, and she makes everything work. Without her, I really don't think this place works.
I don't know about that.
Well, so there's a lot of secrets here. So let's
Yes.
talk about, you got a menu back here. So just tell us a little overview about how this works and what your specialties are.
Sure. Now, as everybody knows that, I work full-time at Statesboro Urgent Care, so we cater and deal with a lot of illnesses, down the road at Statesboro Urgent Care. Now, this place here is all about wellness. What we like to promote is if we spend more time being well, we would be less ill. It's just the two different parts of, medical conundrum. So here we do IV hydrations with vitamins, and a lot of my patients say, well, I already take a lot of oral vitamins. Why do I have to take IV for? Well, the reason why IV works faster is just imagine you're bypassing your gut, your liver, your intestines, and it just goes directly into your blood. So it's absorbed 100%. There's no wastage, 100% bioavailability, and you see the effects much faster. And there's some of our clients who really need that. They can't just take oral medications all day and feel better. So we try to combine a faster way of delivering vitamins through IV hydration so that our patients can feel better.
Wow, that was a lot.
Yes.
I mean, that was a great explanation. But so much better than I could have done.
Yes.
But so the DRIPBaR, you have a lot of options. And first, this is a national chain. So this isn't just yours. This is a chain. So there's a lot of people behind you supporting a lot of science and research to what you're doing, which is important to know. But there's also, I can come in just off the street without a membership, but you have some membership plans too. So talk a little bit about that.
So anybody who doesn't have membership can come in. I mean, this is pretty much like a walk-in facility. You can come in, and if you just don't know what to pick, we have our wonderful ladies. I mean, they have a full knowledge of what to pick, what not to pick, depending on your gender, your medication profile, your medications, or chronic medical problems. And we will be able to customize a plan for you. If you just want to give us a try, that's fine too. But if you believe that this is going to help you, we have membership tracks. And it's much cheaper and 20% less than a full price that you pay. So I think this is what I call as a walk-in IV hydration clinic.
So tell us a little bit about some of your favorites. I know we talked off camera about it, and you've got some that you highly recommend.
One of my favorite now that summer is coming along is restoration. So imagine you're dehydrated, it is so hot here, and you are drinking BioLite and water, and I mean just pumping as much as you can. You just don't feel like it is enough. So restoration is a combination of IV fluids with a bunch of vitamins, which will perk you up, especially during hot summers in South Georgia. That's one of my favorite during summer months. But the two other favorites that I take almost regularly is Soother. You have a long week. I mean, it was a long week. Friday, you come here and you get a Soother. You're going to sleep like a baby Saturday and Sunday, because that's what I do. The second most favorite one that I like is Time Machine. And this is for all my ladies, all my clients who really want to age gracefully. You're really going to go back in time. If you believe me, I think you should come and try.
No one would guess you're actually 62 years old, right? Because of this.
That is correct. I'm 62, but time machine has taken me back to 42.
That's right. Well, so if you're a college student and you've had a rough night out in the town, or you've had a rough weekend, you maybe indulged a little much, you got some secret potion for that too, right?
Restoration it is. And it will pretty much turn you around in 24 hours and you're ready to go to class.
Well, the one I also like is the weight loss. So
That is
tell us about
correct.
that.
Weight loss has been one of the most popular ones that we have done here. So I do a combination of things. I just don't believe we should just do a weight loss shot. We do metabolized IV infusion with the weight loss shot and then a little bit of vitamin B12. I call it as a trifecta. So B12 kind of, revs your metabolism, and then you have metabolize, which is a combination of vitamins which will increase your energy and metabolism, and then you add a weight loss shot. Because you want your body not just depend on medication, you want it to naturally improve its metabolism, which is our goal.
How often is that? I guess it's based upon the individual. Is that something you do monthly, or is it a weekly process?
I have someone who would do weekly, every other week. It depends on their BMI and what their goal weight is. And we can customize that.
So that's a really good point. So you're medical doctors, you have a team of medical directors and medical doctors. So every patient goes through, I say patient, every customer goes through a medical evaluation before you just start the process with them.
We do. We call it as GFE, good faith exam. Every single person who walks through here have to go through a good faith exam, because do no harm is something that we really practice, and we want to make sure we are doing the right thing. And our whole goal is to make sure that you are well and you concentrate more on your wellness side so you can be less ill.
That's awesome. So, well, I've learned a lot today myself.
Thank
So
you.
let's walk back and kind of see where the magic happens here.
Sure. And we have our nice droplet, which we changed the colors. And this is our common area. We have chairs, and we have, some of our clients who like to lay down, and they like to enjoy a little bit of music and just take a small little nap. And as you all can see, we don't have a typical IV pole that you all see in the offices. These are all hanging through the roof, very sleek, and they're mobile, and our patients love it.
So about how long should you schedule for one of these?
30 minutes, door to door.
Okay.
Especially if somebody's not super dehydrated, because sometimes we do have patients, they're so dehydrated, it takes us a little time to find the vein.
I know I had a friend just a few weeks ago that had been traveling, and like me, anytime you get on an airplane, you get sick. They probably went and saw you at urgent care, and then they came over here, and it was said it was amazing that you gave up a treatment here as well.
Yes, sometimes, we will have to do more of a functional medicine and not just a traditional way of handling things. I mean, we have to treat certain illnesses a certain way, but sometimes you also have to look at cellular level. I mean, are we helping the cell? Are we just curing the disease? Two separate ways of looking at it.
Well, that's amazing. Is there anything we've missed here that you want to go through?
Oh, we have our wonderful sterile environment here, which is our hood. And this is where we mix all our products on site. None of our IV drips are pre-made or pre-packaged. We use a complete sterile environment, and this is operated only by RNs who are trained in this. And we take pride that we do everything from scratch, for lack of a better word, and it's done on site, and it's catered to every person, so it's not pre-packaged and waiting for you.
That's really incredible.
Yes.
Good to know. That's really a unique difference, I guess, with what you do here.
Yes.
So if we want to learn more, your website?
Yes.
And that is it the DRIPBaR?
Yeah, DRIPBaR.com and /Statesboro.
DRIPBaR.com/Statesboro, and your phone number? Here, DRIPBaR.com for Statesboro. We don't know the phone number, but you can look us up that way, and that would be a great way to find out.
Yes.
Because on the website, it's a very interactive website. You've
Yes.
got the contact opportunity, email, everything you need is there. Isn't that crazy? What a email internet world we've become now.
It does.
Used to you could remember all the phone numbers, but now you just go.
Well,
through
I
it.
was about to tell my cell number, and I had to think twice.
Yeah, you
I
probably
can't do
shouldn't
that.
do that. Yeah, you don't want people calling you here. But go to the DRIPBaR.com/Statesboro or Google them, DRIPBaR, and you can learn all about them here. Of course, you can stop in at any point. You do take walk-ins.
Yes.
They've got a very knowledgeable team, as you see, that could tell you whatever you need to know. So come on down and get a drip and get you
Yes.
through this hot summer.
Yes.
I'm Dwayne Grice with Dr. Daga reporting here at the DRIPBaR in Statesboro, Georgia on Fair Road.
Thank you.